Welcome everyone to Practical Self-Healing for your soul, heart, mind, and body. This is Alan Chuck, and I'm here with you for episode number 3 of this regular ongoing series, where I teach you powerful techniques and practices to heal your soul, heart, mind, and body. So I'm going a little slowly into this series. In the very first episode, I talked about my teacher, from whom I've learned everything I'm going to share in these programs, and that is Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha. In the second episode, the previous episode, I talked about some ancient self-healing wisdom and some 21st century quantum healing technology, which will be a part of everything I share. And today I'm going to continue that and conclude that today. So I have called today's episode, I've titled it Six Power Techniques, which are, six power techniques are a combination of ancient self-healing wisdom and 21st century brand new quantum healing technology. Okay, so these are six power techniques. So I want this program to be something that everyone can refer to, brand new people encountering these techniques and these teachings for the first time. You can come back and refer to this. So I'm just using low tech. You've all heard about high tech, but I use very low tech, a marker and paper to present these six power techniques. So let's take them one at a time. Let's not rush. Body power. Body power. And learn a little Chinese because this is ancient Chinese wisdom. Shen Mi. Shen Mi. Shen means body. Mi means secret. So body power in ancient Chinese wisdom was Shen Mi, body secrets. Okay? What is body power? It's using your body position, your posture, your hand positions, your finger positions, and more to promote self-healing. Okay? Do a little simple example with me. Okay? Hold your hands really close together without touching, your palms of your hands facing each other. And you'll notice you can probably feel some heat, some warmth, some tingling, some vibration. So this is the vibrational activity. This is the frequency of the cells in your hands. The skin cells, the flesh cells, the blood vessel cells, the tendon cells, the ligament cells, everything in your muscle cells, everything in your hands. And so we can feel this vibration and we can use our hands to create a vibrational field. When you hold your hands close together, we have a dense vibrational field between the palms of our hands. And this is one fact that we can use in the self-healing techniques of body power. Another very simple body power technique is to tap your body. Tap your body where you feel some tension, some stress, some blockages of some kind of constriction or closure. You tap your body and it stimulates again the vibration of the cells in that area. It stimulates the frequency and the radiance of the energy within the spaces in your body. And this can also promote movement of energy, kind of awakening of matter, unlocking of the blockages, and this can promote self-healing as well. Another kind of simple body power technique is to use special hand positions that have maybe some kind of spiritual significance. Okay, so this is one hand position that is part of the 21st century healing technology. Put one hand over the middle of your chest, your heart chakra, your heart center, your message center, and put your other hand in the traditional upright, fingers pointing upward prayer position. This is a new sort of prayer position, you could say. It's a new prayer position for the 21st century. And I will explain this more when we apply this in future, future episodes. So these are all examples of body power. And other examples are when we meditate, for example, you may use various positions in meditation. You can put your fingers of one hand over the fingers of the other hand, put your thumbs together like this, all right, and put that over your lower abdomen. This is a meditative position using your hand positions, your finger positions for spiritual meditation. These have some physical significance, but perhaps even more important, they have spiritual significance. They enable us to make a special connection, a deeper connection with the spiritual realms, whatever you may believe in, with heaven. Okay? So these are some examples of body power. Another simple one is like you may see the depictions, the pictures, the paintings, the statues of great heavenly holy beings, saints and Buddhas and more. And they may be holding their fingers in a very special position, for example. And these various positions are commonly known as mudras, okay? Mudras that also have some spiritual significance. But let's go to a practice which is very common, very popular, ancient practice for thousands of years, which combines the physical and the spiritual. And that would be yoga. You know, millions and millions of people practice yoga. And yoga is involving the physical body to open the physical body, to lengthen the physical body, to have like good posture, good balance, good flexibility, and more. And when we do this, the physical body does open. You know, you have less constriction, blockages can be released, and it definitely promotes good health, well-being, and healing as well. But yoga, as you know, also has great spiritual significance and is performed for spiritual reasons as well. Okay, so that's a key. We're going to combine the physical and the spiritual. All right, so that's the first power technique, body power, Shen Mi. Second power technique is sound power. Okay, sound power, which in Chinese is Ko Mi. Okay, practice a little Chinese with me. Ko Mi. Ko literally means mouth. So you could translate this as mouth secrets. What does that mean? Mouth secrets. It means chanting. It means singing. And what do we chant? What do we sing? We chant healing sounds. There are physical healing sounds that vibrate and stimulate various parts of the body. And again, to bring in the spiritual as well as the physical, we chant sacred mantras as well from many different traditions, from any tradition. And we also can chant new sacred mantras and songs. Okay, 21st century quantum healing technology, brand new sacred mantras and songs that, unlike many that you may know, like what is the first mantra that you may have heard of? What is the most ancient mantra that you may know? It could be Om, Om, Om. That has physical significance and it has a spiritual significance. So you see, in everything I'm mentioning, and everything we're going to do, we are going to blend the physical and the spiritual. Because when they work together, that's when you get the best results. That's when your self-healing can really take off and accelerate. Okay? So we will use lots of sound power in all of our self-healing techniques. The third one is mind power. Okay, mind power, which is in Chinese, yi mi. Yi mi. Okay, so People have asked, do you pronounce this Y? Not really. You don't really pronounce the Y clearly. Just say e me. All right. That means E means like mind, consciousness, thinking, thought. So you could call this Chinese E me, a literal translation might be thinking secrets. Okay, thinking secrets. Okay, we love thinking secrets, right? And what are thinking secrets? What is mind power? It's using the power of the mind. So we visualize, we set our intention, we use creative visualization, we have the intention, and we see our bodies as healthy, a sick organ or diseased organ, a part of the body that's in pain. We just say, that is healthy. You are healthy. We have that intention in our mind, we have that belief in our mind, and we have that visualization in our minds as well. You are healthy. We often visualize light. You are full of light. You are radiant light. Because when we are not healthy, when we're in pain, there's a blockage there. There's some negativity there. And that blockage, that negativity, again, bringing in the spiritual and the physical, to the spiritual eye, that negativity can look like darkness. Okay? So light heals also. To visualize light, to bring in light, to chant light. All of this is promoting healing, self-healing. So, all of these are so simple. Body power, how you sit is important, right? Sitting up straight, good posture. Where you put your hands is where you promote healing. Sound power, what you chant is what you become. You're helping to bring into reality what you chant. I am healthy. I am well. I am healthy. I am well. Very simple mantra, very simple chant, which is like an affirmation. And you have that same belief in your mind. I am healthy. I am well. We can chant that and that would work. That would be a self-healing mantra. But we're going to bring in many, many powerful vibrational healing sounds, okay? Ancient healing sounds and brand new 21st century healing technology, healing sounds as well. But basically what you chant is what you become. What you think, what you believe is what you become. These are all aspects of bringing what we want, good health, well-being, happy relationships, flourishing finances, all aspects of bringing what health and well-being into reality. Okay? So the fourth ancient technique, so there are 6 power techniques. 4 of them, I would say 5 of them are ancient. The 6th one is definitely 21st century quantum healing technology. But Master Sha, my teacher, brings 21st century quantum healing technology into the sound power, brand new sacred healing sounds, into the mind power to visualize some very special things as well in our visualization. But the most secret of the ancient secrets is soul power. Soul in Chinese is Ling. So this would be Ling Mi, soul secrets. Ling Mi in Chinese, soul power. Soul power is to call upon the soul. And this was the greatest secret of all secrets. Okay? Many traditions, not only from ancient China, but many, many traditions all over the world, they use and they teach body power, yoga, one great example, one very widespread example. They teach and use sound power. So there are sacred devotional songs, hymns, mantras in just about every tradition. There are sacred chants to connect with heaven, with heavenly beings. There are sound healers that use the vibration of these beautiful crystal bowls and other instruments, gongs and flutes and more to promote healing, promote well-being, promote health, happiness, peace, and more. Mind power, how many people teach meditation? How many people meditate and use the power of their mind? You know, in some ways we want to turn off the negative power of our mind. We want to break away from our negative thinking and negative beliefs, negative attitudes and such as well. So all these things are very common to many traditions, slightly different forms, slightly different techniques, but you could say that many traditions use body power, many traditions use sound power, many traditions use mind power. But soul power is the secret of secrets. Ling Mi. Soul power is the secret of secrets because it is the most powerful of these first four of the six power techniques. Body power, sound power, mind power, soul power. Soul power is the most powerful. And I will explain why. I think I will explain why in the next episode. But soul power is simply to talk to the soul. And one important underlying principle is that everything has a soul. Everyone and everything has a soul. And so when we talk to the soul, we are talking to the essence of a being. Okay? We can talk to the soul of a sickness. We can talk to the soul of pain in our bodies. We can talk to the soul of anyone and anything because anyone, everyone, and everything has a soul. So I'm going to finish this, I think, in the next episode. But for now, body power, sound power. Let me give you a simple example of sound power to introduce you to sound power. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. We have many of us have maybe some respiratory issues. We might live in a big city where the air is not the cleanest air. We might catch a cold. That's the most common sickness of humanity, to catch a cold. Okay. We might be concerned about our immunity, our respiratory immunity, especially in this time of the pandemic of COVID. Or we might have sadness. You know, the emotions are connected with the body as well, with the organs. We might have some sadness and grief because of the pandemic. You know, we may have friends, loved ones. You know, I know people now who have died from COVID, and many of you may know people, many of you may know many people who have been affected by the pandemic or other reasons that cause you some sadness and grief. So all this is connected with the lungs, okay? We're going to dive deeper into this in future programs. But let's strengthen our lungs, strengthen our lung energy, our lung chi. And the sacred mantra is Su, Su, Su. So I'm not going to bring in any other of the techniques right now. We just keep it to the lungs and Su, okay? So we can use a little body power, tap your lungs, and we can use a little soul power. Say hello, dear the soul of my lungs. I love you. You have the power to heal yourselves. You have the power to strengthen yourselves, to rejuvenate yourselves, to boost my lung chi, my respiratory energy, to prevent colds, to boost my immunity, to remove sadness and grief. All this can be connected with the lungs, and all this can be self-healed. So let's do 1 minute. Su, su, su. We use body power of tapping our lungs. We use soul power of chanting the 21st sacred vibrational healing quantum mantra, for the lungs. And I'll explain why this is in future programs. Why is this a 21st century quantum healing mantra? And we use mind power. We visualize our lungs clear, bright, shining, golden light. Su, 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 su. You can chant silently. Sound power can be silent or aloud. Silent chanting has its frequency, its vibration. Okay, so this was a 1 minute practice combining the first four of the 6 power techniques. And I will continue and conclude this next week with the remaining of the 6 power techniques. And I will explain why soul power is one of the most important, why it was the secret of secrets. When I started to be a student of Master Sha, he was in the process of writing a book, flowing a book. And his provisional title for the book was Four Chinese Secrets. And they were exactly body power, Shen Mi, sound power, Ko Mi, mind power, Yi Mi, and soul power, Ling Mi. And to this day, he has always used these four of the 6 power techniques. Now he's added a 5th and 6th power technique, but these are the four ancient Chinese secrets that Master Sha has emphasized for the 21 years that I have known him and more. Okay? So I'll say a little more about soul power next time, and I will explain the 5th and 6th power techniques. And by the end of the next episode, I think you will all have a good foundation for future episodes, and I'll dive into specific techniques for specific conditions. So thank you for joining me. If you're joining me live, happy Monday, happy new week to all of you, and we will see you next time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.